Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Dylan, and in this one we're taking a look at what I think is one of the trickiest verbal reasoning questions that comes up in the 11 plus paper. The best way to show you how to do it is to do a worked example together. So let's take a look and then you can have a go yourself. Once we've built a strategy, the question becomes much easier. So what is it? Well, we have some 4-letter words across the top: tall, deep, date, and pale. And underneath them, we have 3 4-digit numbers. Now you'll notice there are 4 words, but only 3 numbers. That is one key part of this question. We cannot assume that every single word here is represented by a number below, because one of them isn't. So let's take a look at how we can solve this. The first thing is that every single letter that we see, and there are 6 of them in total, matches up with a digit. So for example, T could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. And we need to figure out exactly how to find the exact digit to go with the letter. And the way we do it is like this. So taking a look at the letters across the top, the first place to start is, where do you see a repeated letter? Or maybe a word where a letter appears more than once? And straight away, something that catches my attention is this double E. The reason this catches my attention is because if I have 2 letters in a row that are the same, then I can translate that to being 2 digits in a row that are the same. And the great thing is, looking at every other word, we have AL here, AT, and AL again. Well, that means that there's only going to be one number with 2 digits the same in the middle that matches with deep. So if we find that, we've got it, and we can see it straight away. Look here, a 4 and a 4. It only happens once. Here we have a 6 and a 5 and a 6 and a 3. So that tells us straight away, okay, well, these 2 must match up. 4 must go with E. So I'm going to put a 4 at the top. And the next one is a 4, 2. And because we've unlocked the whole word, I can actually put D being 1 and P being 2. 1, 4, 4, 2 matches up. Once you've got your foot in the door and you've done the first one like that, the rest tend to fall into place, because now every single time I see the letter D, I'm going to write a 1. And there's no other D's in there, so that's fine. But what do you notice straight away? You could carry on and do your E's and the P's, that's fine, but you might notice something. There's only one other word that starts with a D or even has a D in it. So that means there must only be one other number that has a 1 digit. And we can see it right here, 1654. So that means I know date must be 1, 6, 5, and then 4. And now I've done that, so make my 6 a bit bigger. I've actually unlocked another bunch of numbers. So let's slow down, because it's easy to get ahead of yourself. Every E is going to be a 4. So we put a 4 here at the end for pale. Every P is going to be a 2. So pale starts with a P. Let's keep going over here to date. We've done the D's. Every A is a 6. Well, that means that in tall, we're going to have a 6 there. And then T, every single T is a 5. So tall actually starts with a 5. We've got 5, 6. And then we have E. We've already got that one there. It's a 4. Oh, I know that A is a 6. I missed it out here in pale. So I've got 2, 6, something, 4. And then you think, oh, I actually can't work out L yet. Well, we will be able to very quickly work out L. But first thing to notice is that 2, 6, blank 4. Well, we have here 2, 6, blank 4. That means L is 3, and it matches up with this code. So the only one left was tall. Now you might be thinking, oh, this whole time we haven't actually been able to crack any kind of code. We haven't actually been able to completely answer a question. And you're right, we haven't finished it. But what it does mean is that we can put a 3 and a 3 here. And it might be tempting to think, well, I've done my question. No, we haven't even looked at what it's asking us to do. But the important part of these question types is this. Do this first. Find which letter matches with which digit. So now we can breeze through the questions. Find the code for tall. Well, I've written it there. It's 5633. I've solved it. It's A. I'm going to put A and move on. I answered that question in 3 seconds because I did all the hard work at the start. That's a really important thing for this question. Solve and crack the code and then answer the questions really simply. If I'd started by looking down here, I might have just got confused, didn't know what to do. Blech. Solve and crack the code and then you can answer the questions. What word has the code 3654? Well, let's take a look. 3 is L. 6 is A. 5 is T. And 4 is E. I've just solved it in less than 10 seconds. The answer is A, late, and we can move on. It's as simple as that. So that's the key. Can you spot how to put your foot in the door to crack the code? Looking at these ones here, straight away, I'm looking for doubles and I see O, O. I also notice over here, O, O. At least they're the same. It's going to be helpful. In the center of the other words, do we have double letters? AN? No. LA? No. So if we see 2 digits in the middle of a number that are the same, it must be O. That's going to be what I'm going to start you off with. Let's see if you can use some other techniques that you can think of to solve the rest. So pause this video before I crack on and show you and see how far you can get. If you get stuck, don't worry, press play because I'm about to carry on right now. So the first thing is 2 letters in the center of the word that are the same. I'm looking for 2 numbers that are the same and I get it right here. 5 and 5. So I don't know whether 4551 is loom or mood yet, but I do know that double O must be 55. So I'm going to put 55 in here, 55 in there. Do I know yet which one's which? No. However, I'm going to continue my theme. I'm going to look for letters that appear more than once. And so far, we've only looked for letters that appear more than once in the same word. Here's the beautiful thing. You can do it across multiple words. So for example, looking in sand, I see an S at the start. Where else do I see an S? At the start of slam. Again, now I know at the start of 2 of my digits, some of my numbers, the digit must be the same. It must be an S. And what do I notice here? There's a 2 at the start and a 2 at the start. Fantastic. So I know that S is 2. S is 2. And we got a bit further, and that's fantastic. We can actually do the same for the A. There's an A in the second place in sand and an A in the third place. Can we see a digit that's the same in the second place of one of these numbers and the third place? Well, let's try 3. 3 in the second place, 3 in the third place. It looks good. Let's just check the other one to make sure. We have 6 and 7. They're not the same. So actually, I know now that A is 3. I'm going to put a 3 above this one too. And now I've actually solved both sand and slam. 2, 3 must be this one. 2, 3. So N is 6 and D is 1. And over here, slam must be the 2, 7 number. 2, 7, 3, 4. Wow. So just by looking for letters that come up more than once, cross-referencing them, cracking the code, look what I've done. I've solved sand and slam, and I've got all of these letters now. So, of course, here, M is 4. So let's put a 4 here above loom and a 4 here above M for mood. We also have D. We've worked out in sand is 1, so we put a 1 there. And L over here in loom, that's 7 above slam, so I'm going to put a 7 in here. I've cracked the code. I spent all my time cracking the code. Now the questions will be a breeze. Find the code for the word loom. We've got it written right here. We've already solved it. 7554. It's D. We can move on. How quick do we solve that question? Because we put in all the work. What word has the code 7536? Well, let's just do some writing here. We know 75 is LO from loom. So it's going to be LO. Notice at this point, I could get rid of moon. I get rid of land, and I can get rid of moan. Then I know the next one's an A because all of the answers are LOA. Is it going to be loan or load? Well, what's 6? That's going to get us the answer. 6 is in sand for the N. So the answer is loan. I put A as my answer and I move on. Something we've got exciting for your children preparing for the 11 plus. If they watch these videos and enjoy them very much, then you can give them access to hundreds of lessons, hundreds of worksheets to have a go. You can see the example here of the homework task we've written for this exact type of question. And the great thing is your child can try it for free right now. If you just scan that code, you're watching this on the television, you can go and sign up for free. It doesn't cost you anything and you get access to a bunch of lessons just to try out to see if you like them. Or if you're not watching on a television right now, you can go to the description below. I'll put the link in there. But here's the vital thing. More and more and more practice, more having a go, more literally recorded video lessons on there. There's hundreds of them. You can click in and watch Hayden and I go through them. Targeted practice. And we've even recorded whole videos going through the answers to the homework as well and how to solve them. So if you want more practice for your child on top of this video that they're enjoying, you can scan the code, try it for free. And if you like it, you get access to everything. So go and have a go. I can't recommend it enough. We put a lot of effort into it. If you like this YouTube channel, you will love that. That's for sure. This one I actually have taken from one of the homework sheets. So you can actually have a go now yourself, try and show your child what to do, see if they can do it. Think about all the techniques we talked about so far. I want you to pause this video and have a go, because what's going to happen now, I'm going to solve it. So let's take a look. Rise, Aries, rain, and earn. Now, unfortunately, we haven't got 2 letters in a row this time, but we know it's not the end of the world. That's just an easy foot in the door. We've got to try and find something else. And I noticed straight away that R appears in every single one of these words here, which is really, really interesting. So let's think R at the start, R at the start, R second, and R third. Let's just focus on R being at the start, because if we look at the start of the other words, we have an A and an E. So anytime we see a digit twice in the first position, that must be R, because it's the only letter that comes up twice in the first position. And luckily for us, we have 1 and 1. Fantastic. So I'm going to label R as 1. Oh my goodness, that was a very long one. R as 1, R as 1. And we can keep going from there as well. And we can think to ourselves, there's something else that's really interesting. Very interesting indeed. Look at this here. We have a 6 and a 3. So after the R, we have a 6 and a 3, which means I and A. I is either 6 or 3, and A is either 6 or 3. That's really interesting, because look where else we see a 6. At the start. That helps us solve it. Is it going to be the 6 here being an I, or is it going to be the 6 here being an A? Well, there's only one of those letters that appears at the start, because we see a 6 here, and it's the A in Aries. So A must be 6 as well. Tricky to spot, but once you practice these, you do start to notice these little patterns. So if we know that A is going to be a 6, we can actually put a 6 here after rain. And once we've got 1, 6, you guessed it, we can fill out the rest. It must be this one, 1, 6, 3, 4. And then we have down here 1, 3, 2, 5. Well, that's going to be the other word starting with R. So 1, 3, ooh, dodgy 3, 2, and 5. Amazing. Look, we've solved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've literally solved it. So let's take a look here then. R we already know was a 1. So we know Aries is this one, 6, 1, 5, 2. And then it leaves us with earn, which weirdly enough is the question we're given. So finding the code for earn. Oh my gosh, let's get rid of that little box. Finding the code for earn now. Well, E, we know that's a 5. A, we know that's a 6. R, we know that's a 1. And N, we know that's a 4. 5, 6, 1, 4. Thankfully, it's right there at the end. Had a panic for a second. Question 2. What word has the code 2315? Well, let's literally just work it out. 2 goes with S. Get rid of anything that doesn't start with an S. We're down to 2 already. Next one, 3. 3 is an I. Well, we can get rid of same. It's going to be sire. We can stop right there. The answer is B. We could keep going if we wanted to. We know 1 is R. We know that 5 is going to be E. But we've worked it out using deduction. We've got that right there. So you guessed it, it's your turn now. Have a go yourself. Can you answer both of these questions? Leave the answer in the comment down below. Like the video, subscribe for more in the future. Share it with someone you think might find it useful. Have a nice day, and I'm running out of things to say.